Hi, my name is Tony Durborow, and I lead up the Education and Learning Technology team here at NAEYC. One of my favorite events of the year is NAEYC's annual conference. I always look forward to hearing from thought leaders and passionate educators from around the country and even around the globe who come to share what's new and innovative in our field. If you're thinking about submitting a proposal for this year's conference in Washington, D.C., and we really hope that you are, here are 5 helpful things to consider when submitting your proposal. Did you know that conference proposals go through a rigorous anonymous review process? Our volunteer team of proposal reviewers carefully review each and every proposal that we receive. During their review, they will not have access to anything that's personally identifying about you or the organization that you represent. Their review and ultimately their recommendation rests solely on the proposal title, learning objectives, and other descriptions that you provide. Excellent proposals are clearly written and provide sufficient detail about what content will be covered and what the learners will take away from the session. So what topic do you plan to address? Who's the target audience for your talk? And what are the takeaways you want your audience to leave with? These are just a few of the questions to ask yourself before you even start writing your proposal. Be sure to give ample thought and attention to your proposed presentation to be sure it's robust, engaging, and meets the needs of adult learners. If it's not clear to you what you hope to accomplish, it definitely won't be to the proposal reviewers either. Strong proposals demonstrate that the information to be shared reflects exemplary practice and is also informed by current research and theory. Be sure to highlight these connections in your proposal submission. It's always appropriate to include citations in your proposal to indicate the sources that have informed the development of your topic. It also highlights the intention you put behind planning your presentation. And don't forget the importance of a strong title. The title of your proposal is most likely the first thing that reviewers and ultimately the conference attendees will see. It's important to write a title that is both engaging and clearly identifies the focus of the session without turning it into a wordy description of the entire presentation. I think we've all seen some of those. It's also important to avoid titles that are too gimmicky or vague to be meaningful. There are many benefits to teaming up with others when submitting a conference proposal. Consider who else you could include to be sure that there's a different balance of voices and perspectives represented in your talk. And if you're newer to presenting at a national event, consider including other well-seasoned professionals in your proposal as co-presenters. And here's a bonus tip. The deadline for submitting proposals is quickly approaching. Be sure to submit your completed proposal by Wednesday, February 9th, 2022. And we hope to see you at this year's annual conference in Washington, D.C. this November.